Hey there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. I hope you're doing really well today. I've called in before your reading to draw the giveaway winner for this beautiful Danielle Knoll art print called Shadow Work. Before I do so though, just to let you know, I am currently available for personal readings and you can arrange that through my website. The link is below and you'll find my offerings for readings and healings there. So there were several of you that I felt really energetically drawn to and connected with in the comments section for the giveaway. I didn't want to be the one to decide. I wanted to allow Source to decide. So I have your names in this beautiful chest here and I'm going to draw one out right now. So let's do it. Okay, so the winner of the Shadow Work print is Tyler Bogus on my little piece of paper. Tyler, the print is yours. If you would like to please email me, I'll put the address on the screen below, or you can do so through my website. It will be my pleasure to post this print to you so that you can have it for your space to remind you to keep doing the shadow work and being the best that you can be. Thank you so much for everybody that did go into the draw. There will be more coming up. I have another print or two slightly different to this one, so stay tuned for that. For now, let's go to your weekly reading. Hi there Taurus, this is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for January 25th through to the 31st. Let's see what's on the cards for you. We'll be getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. We'll draw you a lead tarot card from the Moonchild Tarot before getting out the tarot positions with the Rider-Waite clarified with the Starchild Tarot. Let's see what your overarching message is, Taurus. There we go, there's one jumping there. Oh, Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? So some of you might be moving into a position of leadership, maybe in the workplace, or just stepping up and taking control of your life. I'm thinking, you know, High Priestess energy here, trusting your inner compass, your inner guidance, your intuition, because that makes you so much more powerful in your decision making and in aligning your life. Let's just grab one more, guys. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. You know, maybe you are releasing a pattern of the past that wasn't yours to carry, maybe one handed down through parents and that sort of thing. And it's when we kind of realize that, you know, we are not our soul patterns, we are not what our parents handed down to us in terms of maybe how we love or how we manage money, whatever it is. Once we release that pattern, we can actually be our authentic truth in that area. You know, patterns follow in families and they really can create a cycle, and sometimes we just need to recognize that cycle so we can release it, and that's when we can really shift the energy and live by our values instead. So let's go for the lead tarot card. There we go, we have got Temperance. Beautiful. This is Sagittarius in the Major Arcana and actually follows on from the Death card, Scorpio energy. So, I mean, some of you may have made the decision to release something, to let something purge or die from, you know, out of your life. It's a real cyclic ending energy, the Death card, and you may have already done that, or it may be upon you now, but Temperance is the great balancing, soothing energy that follows on from that. It's about getting yourself back in balance mentally, emotionally, physically, becoming stable again. You know, really rebalancing those emotions and releasing the emotional charge of past situations as well. Temperance is represented as a guiding light here, a guardian angel, because she is lighting the path forward for you now after this release. You know, she says there is a new dawn, there's a new day, you know, follow me and I will show you the way. Let's go to the tarot story then, Taurus, and see where this is all heading. Energy of the recent past, please. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning for Taurus. I knew the Hierophant was going to come out, guys, because that's that real message of challenging tradition challenging tradition and then going your own way. Can I get the current or focus energy here? Seven of Wands. Yeah, because if we keep going in the direction that is not for us, or following the values of others, the patterns, the soul contracts that are already, you know, due to end, we can really feel like we're going against the grain, against the current in our life. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck, guys? Temperance. So there's the rider version of the card, you can see there. It's time to do that internal alchemy, right? You know, emotional release work, so that way forward is revealed to you. Clarifying the Hierophant, 8 of Pentacles, clarifying the 7 of Wands. Yeah, I've got the 10 of Swords, so we really have something to be ended here. I'm going to grab a clarifier for the 10 of Swords. We have an ending. What are we ending? What needs to be released here? Queen of Cups. It could be something to do with a Cancer person. Clarifying the 8 of Pentacles. Three of Cups. I have the Moon, the card of Pisces at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Taurus, well, let's jump in here and see what we've got. There's definitely a message coming through here of, it may have been in the recent past that you have really planted some new seeds for something. I don't know, it could be a business thing, you could have changed jobs, or you're trying to get something off the ground. And we have a real message here of, don't give up. You are really close to seeing the tangible outcomes of that. So that is for somebody there as well. Now, jumping into the recent past, we have the Hierophant, which is actually your card of the Major Arcana, Taurus. We have the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. So the Hierophant is a card about challenging tradition, all the commitments in our lives. It can be, you know, relationships, marriage, it can be the institution of work or study, but there's kind of a message here of reevaluating the way you've been doing those things and going your own direction, you know, stepping into that priestess energy, whether you're male or female, stepping up and leading and going your own direction, driving it yourself. It's also very much a card of having faith, of, you know, having faith in spirituality as well, being guided forward by your intuition. We have Temperance, guardian angel here. We have the Moon energy here. So it's really about tuning in to your intuition as well to find that way forward. Now, with the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups is about, you know, celebrating the harvest. And for me, it's the foreshadowing of something that you have been trying to create that I really feel you've put so much time, effort, and energy into. And maybe it is something that is a little bit untraditional. And maybe you're quite close to kind of giving up. The cards are saying, very soon you will celebrate the harvest. Keep going. So some of you might be trying to release the traditional path, you know, the regular way of working that maybe you know, is expected of you. You feel from family, from society, or something like that, or even in relationships as well. There's a real sense of releasing something traditional, trying to plant seeds in a new direction, get something off the ground here. You've invested a lot of time, effort, and energy to carve out this path, and maybe it hasn't really shown to you the results yet, but it's really saying in the near future that they will start to come through. So keep going is the message here. With the Moon here, I feel that not everything is revealed to you yet. You don't kind of know where this is all heading, but the Moon says there is a hidden blessing in this. So keep going, keep tuning into your intuition energy. And the moon is in the energy of Pisces, which is March. So it might be in March that you start to see the results of the work that you have done, right? And it could have been, you could have started getting this off the ground after a completion, after that kind of death energy that I was talking about. You could have gone through a completion later last year, and this is your, you know, attempt to do things differently, to go your own way, and you're kind of wondering, well, I've done this, it's not quite working, but the cards are saying keep going. So in the current or focus energy, I've got the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. There could be something that you are trying to hold on to or fight for that needs to be released. It could be the kind of block that's in the way of really moving forward. The Seven of Swords shows somebody who's really defending their territory, who's fighting for something. Are you fighting for something that really just needs to come to a completion, is what I'm asking you here. I mean, the Ten of Swords is a completion energy, and it can be one that's a little bit painful. So I'm asking you, what are you maybe needing to complete in your life, Taurus, that you have been pushing back on, or you've been going against the flow, you haven't quite just let it play out, is what I'm sensing here. Because I feel like, see the green pasture there, which kind of for me stands for the abundance and whatever this is you're trying to create. You're kind of already there, you've got the higher ground, but there's energy going in a different direction that just might be blocking the success, that harvest really getting going for you, is what I'm sensing here. Could be something to do with the Cancer energy here with the Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Cups is also asking you again to trust your intuition, go with the flow. Don't try and keep something going if it's ending just because you feel like, you know, you have to, or you invested time into it. There might be a different direction here that's also coming through. It also asks you to make sure that you are acting from a place of calm, and you know, you're really keeping those emotions in balance. The Queen of Cups is very much that kind of energy. She is the priestess energy, somebody who can make instinctual decisions. Even when, you know, there is that energy of challenge or high emotions, she can really stay grounded and make a decision from that place, you know, without getting rattled. So that's what I'm sensing. There could be a completion here that needs to happen, something that is going against the grain here, that doesn't feel aligned with what you're trying to create. You need to let that go. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, and the Minor Arcana, Temperance again, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, because the Nine of Wands is again that kind of, I feel like I've really been a wounded warrior here. I've really weathered the storm, and I haven't quite yet seen any output. Now the Queen of Pentacles says, you know, good things take time, have patience. You're very close to seeing a tangible result here, so don't give up. That's what I'm seeing here. And then I also see the Ace of Wands here, that's at the bottom of, on the top of the deck now, which of course is the last wand that makes this a 10 of Wands rather than a 9. So what this is saying to me is very soon the stress or the weight that you've carried in this situation, because it hasn't been delivering, is going to be over, and you're going to feel re-inspired. You're going to feel like, you know, you're ready to just go at it with more energy because you can see it paying off, is what I'm feeling. So I am really feeling more of a work or some kind of creative venture or something that you're trying to create. It could even be the moving of home or something like that. There could be a pattern from the past that is hindering you that needs to complete, and then it's going to be full steam ahead, is what I'm feeling here. You know, it's so close. It's so close to be actually being able to see the results of abundance here, is what I'm feeling. Keep allowing your intuition to guide you forward. The emotional balance and staying in a really good place energetically is really, really key here in order for you to really, really, you know, step onto the path here towards that sun energy, which is when it's all working out and it's really, really bright ahead. So we've got a little bit of journey to go. It's just saying hang in there and keep going. You're coming into power. Keep following your own way. Don't be swayed by the thoughts and opinions of others unless you feel like it is really good advice. And I feel like Pisces season March is going to be pivotal for you in some way. There could be a milestone reached then. Okay, so Taurus, so I kind of feel like that was a little bit roundabout, but I think we got there in the end. That is the message that I have for you this week. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not be your message this time around. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all, and I do try my best to respond to as many as I can. It helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energies, and see what's happening out there in the collective. It's been a pleasure, Taurus. I'll see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.